Oh, what's up? It's Chris Cassius. They call me Six Bricks, and this is the 1045 Green Room.
Judas loved Jesus, even that shit was a great disguise. Niggas playing like they friends, pushing me to my demise. Crayola couldn't show me the truest colors I seen from you. Know they birthing demons from all the shit that I see men do. Walking through the holy lands, brown sugar and cinnamon. Whipping up the sands, the time off white is the synonym.
You probably shouldn't, for real, for real. You know what I mean? You probably shouldn't really be concerned. I'm a retired, you know what I mean, Baltimore art scene, so they say, rap, but for real, I don't really do too much. I come in the studio, I record with City, and you know what I'm saying? I don't really put nothing out. But there was a time when I was running around and doing all the shows and putting out a lot of music and shit, so. All right, so we just gonna call it street shit, right? So you got the art scene versus the street shit. The difference is two distinct differences. One, you see the money, and then the other one you see the creativity. You dig what I'm saying? That's the really the borderline for real. So the art scene, it come with a lot of art. Like, I mean, obviously, not to be cliche for real, but it's some artistic shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit be a little more thought provoking. You got the motherfuckers who be into fashion. You got the people who be like, their videos just be a little more cinematic than what a street nigga shit would. You know what I'm saying? But the street niggas, they get the club appearances. You know what I'm saying? They get the radio play. You know what I mean? They get the shows at the arenas. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the difference. Like, you see the money. You know what I'm saying? If somebody got money on the art scene, it's one of two things. He selling drugs, you know what I'm saying? Or it's somebody who low key playing the background. He not a rapper, might be some random ass white dude for real. You only know his name, probably never seen him, but he got the bag and he funding shit. And don't get me wrong, it's been black people that did it too, so don't make it a color thing, but I'm just saying that's just my off the top, my general description of what that person would be. I dropped a gun. I dropped a gun on stage, dummy. Yeah, I dropped a gun. And I don't even remember it. You know what I'm saying? But it was at a point where, you know what I mean, I had a lot of stuff going on. I wasn't, you know what I mean, like life was a little crazy at the time. We was doing all these like just DIY crazy ass shows. This one, you know what I mean, we was I was shout out to my nigga Bill, but we was doing like Pump 8 and Pump 9. Pump 8 was right in the heart of the art scene district, the art district or whatever. I can't think of the term right now. But Pump 9 was a block away from the casino. So Pump 9, I mean, well, when we started doing all of them, all like either one, 8 and 9, you know what I'm saying? We just was a little more strapped up than normal for real. It was a lot going on, a lot of money being exchanged, a lot of people coming and going for real. So we were just trying to be on our P's and Q's. So I was carrying a gun more than what I regularly would at the time for real. But if you know me, you know I be drinking. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I get to geeking for real. And this one particular night, it was one of our bigger nights at Pump 9. We had a warehouse, like, and this is the spot that was right a block away from the casino. And big spot. I think we might have put like 600-700 people in there. And we had like a DIY stage. It was like a wooden trailer joint and a U-Haul truck with the DJ booth in there. It sound crazy, but it looked hard. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I got like crazy drunk, like busted. Like I don't even remember it. You know what I'm saying? Like I hardly remember the night. It's one of the hardest pictures that I got out of there though. That's the picture that people probably seen where like I was standing on stage, Bill like on my side. I'm like screaming something in the mic. My veins popping out of my arms. I look crazy. My knee bleeding. Like I don't remember that at all. I kid you not. And I only got footage from this girl who was there, and she like, no, you the nigga that did the. Mind you, at this point, I don't even know I dropped the blick. I had no recollection. So like the picture started going around. Shout out to Olivia. She took the picture. Sweet Milk. She took the picture. I got the picture. I started posting it, and that's how the girl ended up telling me that that's what she remembered me from for real. But then once I started talking about that, and I was like posting the picture, Bill, and reminded me like, yo, you dropped the gun on stage that night for real. You know what I'm saying? So I was wilding. I'm glad it didn't go off because a nigga somebody could have died in that bitch. But yeah, apparently everybody seen it. I had it in the satchel. Bitch fell out. You know what I'm saying? She made a mistake and posted a video of a nigga shaking ass. No. She posted a video of her shaking ass on a nigga face upside down off her bed and meant to put it in her close friends. And that's, yeah. Yep. Probably freestyling, bro. And as much as it's respected, I think nowadays it might be a little neglected. You know what I'm saying? And it's something that I wish I did better for real. You know what I mean? We all done had our little like smoke sessions with our friends and like just been doing it. But I really wish I was capable of like really like just flowing for a long period of time. Just off the top of my head, I can't do it. But I think that might be the one. You know what I mean? Like if I went to the bar, yeah. Long Island, whiskey sour, green tea shot. Yeah, for sure. Margarita is the unsung hero in that. But that's just, you know. Something with an umbrella in it. Definitely something with an umbrella in it. Or when it come in a martini glass instead of like a cup, that's it right there. You can't be a grown ass man sitting at the bar. It's bitches everywhere, and you try to thug it out with the martini glass. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just it don't work. It don't work. I just hate to see out people who not from here kind of like leech too hard or try to attach themselves too hard. Like I don't really be appreciating shit like that because it's like you're not really from the soil. So it's like nah, like once you start reaping too many benefits of like for instance like you know what I mean once you start reaping the benefits of too many um of the little bit of infrastructure we got, I don't appreciate that. And I'm not talking about fan wise or nothing like that, but like, you know what I mean? Like even down to, you know what I'm saying? Like the little bit of infrastructure we got, whether it be like a grant or something like that, like you tapping in too hard, you know what I'm saying? And I don't appreciate the people who allow that type of thing either, you know what I'm saying? So it's probably that for real. But that's also coming from the opinion of somebody who was like knee deep in, you know what I'm saying, that bit of the scene and like know the type of things that be going on for real. A lot of people might not have that opinion because it's more so if you know type of thing. But yeah, I don't fuck with that because that's taking opportunities and shit from people who really from around here and shit. Like that dumbass shit they did at one time at the graffiti alley when what the fuck did they paint on the graffiti alley, yo? It was some shit to do with DC or something. You remember that? Man, I remember everybody was mad as a bitch about that shit, but I can't remember what it was. No disrespect to DC, but somebody did some wild ass shit and painted something out there big as a motherfucker too, and it made like the news and shit. You know what I mean? But it was like a big ass painting and it had something to do with DC and shit. And it's just like, bro, you're not from here. Like, why the fuck? Like, I don't know. It should just be weird. I'll take the mainstream chance. I seen what happened in the underground. I seen how things can go. I seen people rise, people fall, and stuff like that. And I feel like, unfortunately, for the underground, it's not enough infrastructure for you to become the top guy in some underground thing and that excel you to the next level. It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I like it, in some instances it might, you know what I mean? But not in all of them. You know what I'm saying? Like you got people who have successfully like been able to transcend, but I take my shot with doing the average mainstream thing. We talking about if I did it just from right here, right? All right, yeah, hell yeah, because I feel like with that comes more lucrative connections. That's my biggest thing for real. Outside of thinking about the music myself, what I might be creating at the time, like I'm thinking about the things that I could turn into something that I might have access to at that point. Which on the underground tip, you might not have access to that shit. You gonna have a hearsay. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have a he say she say shit. You know what I mean? Which is cool, but how far that shit get you in the end? And that shit don't be. You know what I mean? Like it don't turn into dollars all the time. But when you got access to that mainstream shit, you got access to the machine and the connections and certain people around you, whether you average or not at the time, you still an asset of some kind at that point. It's just up to you to flip all of that shit into becoming something more for real. So yeah, I'll take my shot with that other shit. She got a hump in her weave. I ain't fucking with that. Bad makeup. I ain't fucking with that neither. A hump in her weave, bad makeup. She ain't got no job. That's instantly dead. Cause that mean you, especially if she ain't got no job and she doing all right. Nah, no sir, that shit is dead. No sir. All right. So hump in her weave. What I say? Bad makeup. She doing well and she ain't got no job. Her nails probably ain't done. I ain't fucking with that. If her hands look like my hands, what the fuck we doing? We need to dap up when we see each other. I'm not fucking around. So that's what that's for. Too many brothers. I ain't playing. Too many brothers. Too many brothers that's not her brothers. And you know what I'm saying. Too many of them. Nope. I done been a brother. Sorry. he cooking with grease now, shorty. God damn. Damn. I'm gonna have to go with the neck. We gonna take the fire neck. Cause all right, so look, this is how I'm looking at it, right? The bad box, like, here it go, boom, and it just clicked as to what I'm saying. You can teach a bitch how to do give you head the way you want it. You can't teach a bitch how you can't teach a bitch. You know what I'm saying? So you might tough out. You know what I mean? Like I might have to focus, and that way I can fuck her a little bit. But at the end of the day, you know, once you pull that bitch out, she's coming with the dome. You know what I'm saying? She about to send you off. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, the coochie gonna be fine, but you gonna want some neck too sometimes. That's like ordering a chicken box in the fries. Man, only old heads and all niggas who ain't got no money go get 3 wings and that be it. You know what I'm saying? You want the fries with that bitch. So yeah, I'm gonna take the head because I can focus through the bad coochie. Like, let me give her a couple strokes, get her right real quick. She get that shit all right. Nah, come do what you need to do. Real shit. Yeah. Oh yeah. I ain't got nothing for real. I ain't putting on no more music. Don't ask me. My name is Chris Cassius. They call me all 6 of them bitches. If a nigga don't like me, it's probably about a bitch. And other than that, he probably just a bitch. So, you know.